Welcome back to Stories and Sorceries. When last we left announcements.
There you go. There you go.
And right there, that was the crisp sound of a body armor preparing to quench the thirst of John Davis.
I think it worked.
But yes, announcements.
Announcements, guys.
Rob, do we have any announcements?
We got some announcements.
We do.
First announcement real quick. We have just recorded, which you're going to hear this at the same time depending on which episode you listen to, but we have just recorded our special episode for reaching 420 followers. Huge shout out to all of you. Thank you guys so much. We're very, very grateful for all of your support and love. Second announcement. We have to, once again, as we do each week, tell you just how fantastic Behold the Roll is. Behold the Roll is just a gem of a time, really. That's the only way I can truly describe it. They have just gotten through episode 5, and they have done their Beyond the Roll for episode 5. So by the time you hear this, episode 6 should be out. They just keep coming with that fire comedy, guys. They just keep coming with it. And you guys need to just listen and embrace. And it'd be real cool if you guys were not having a conversation while I'm trying to read an ad for our friends here.
Listen, they're super cool.
They are super cool.
JD.
I was doing.
JD.
I figured it out.
You come on, JD.
No, I was clicking.
Screw this podcast. Let's go watch some Behold the Roll.
Now you're talking. Just quit right now, Trent. He's walking out the door. He's going and, oh my God, he's downloaded the first episode. He's clicked 5 stars. He's writing a review.
And he's bringing back pizza.
And he shared it.
Just pulled a Ferdinand.
Man, you guys.
Behold the Roll is great.
He's already listened to all 5 episodes. Look at him. Anyway, guys.
The magic of editing is fantastic.
Yes. Anyway, so, Behold the Roll. Fucking great show. Check him out. And now, without further ado, let's get into episode 14.
I just wanted to
14, guys.
I just wanted to let the audience know I actually did walk out the door.
Who the fuck? Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. There's somebody else in the campaign as an unassigned character. And I was trying to figure out who the fuck it was. I just looked down and I see Beer Brick the Arm.
I was confused.
Yeah.
Yes, Will. Back to you.
Yes, back to me. Do I say welcome back? I don't know.
No,
how to
you
do
said
this.
last we left off now.
Yes. When last we left off, the Fated Four, who are 4 once more.
Say that 5 times fast.
The Fated Four, who are 4 once more. 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 The Fated Four, who are 4 once more.
Look at him.
Congratulations.
Getting it, dog.
For that, your reward is I will try not to fuck shit up.
And for the audience, point proven, 3 seconds in and derailed.
Yeah, immediately.
I wasn't trying.
Our newly acquainted heroes had just flayed and made camp for the night and were returning to the giant encampment rested within the peaks of the giant Spine Mountains when they were accosted by a horrible, monstrous, insectoid creature that
With a dong on the inside.
No, that was the Behir.
Oh, yeah. He might have had a dong on the inside, too.
You didn't check this one.
But this insectoid creature very swiftly spelt the end for one of our party members before beautifully being resurrected by another. And upon returning to the giant's encampment, they made good on a deal, acquired a powerful item, returned a memento, and then Rollo decided to broaden his horizons as far as education goes and made a knowledge for knowledge deal with one of the historians and researchers that were within the giant spine mountains. In exchange for some tidbits on how to speak giant, this researcher was given the privilege of measuring and taking notes on the fractured crystal that our twins had uncovered and learned was quite dangerous at some point. But, you know, safety never stood in the way of discovery.
Not wrong.
And after some shenanigans, our heroes made their escape. Yes, their escape from the giant encampment into the snowy fields of Vincier once more. And that is where we left off. So, let's hop back into the story. Is there anything the four of you would like to do in these frigid winds and snow fields?
We're just outside.
You are just leaving the encampment.
Has the door shut behind us?
Yes, as you have stepped out, Rolo feigning the need to urinate and being mocked by the giant who had to open the door for him. Alfie, you see as soon as you're all clear, Rolo's maybe 5 feet out. Giant kind of looks back out the door and closes it.
As soon as he shuts the door, I'll be like, all right, guys, we probably need to get about a few miles away from here before we take a rest, yeah?
Fair enough.
Yeah, I think that might be the best way to do it.
Which way you want to go?
Well, we were heading northwest, so we should just start in that direction.
Go with me.
Is there any way I can get some heals?
Didn't we give you heals like 20 minutes ago, brother?
Yeah, but I need more.
I mean, let's maybe...
If we just go straight to where we're going to rest, not detour, you'll heal.
He's got a point there.
Dave says, walk it off, walk it off.
Rub some dirt on
I
it.
want you all to remember this when we get attacked. I want you to remember this exactly.
Don't worry, I'll help you.
Well, that depends. You gonna be 10 feet or 5 feet away?
I figured I'd put you on my shoulders so you're right there.
I think he means 5 feet away from the monster.
That
we're
doesn't
fighting.
help me at all.
No, I mean, I'm going to keep him safe. I'm going to put him on my shoulder like
Walking
a child.
and talking, I assume.
Yes, walking and talking.
Yeah.
Walking and talking, walking and talking.
I'll put him on the
As
shoulder
usual.
like a child, and we'll go that way.
You say child. I'm just
What? I'm just going to plan to say this. While we're heading in the direction we've decided, I will once again try to practice actor while riding.
All right. You just kind of silently on the back of Hibiscus, staying out of the conversations, just start practicing your highs and lows, practicing your Ferdinand, your Alfie. Throw some Anders in there.
Yes, so.
Sprinkled a little bit of Kyle off in.
Real talk, that would probably freak him out. But you continue this trek for maybe 2 hours. And as nothing slips by you these days, Alfie, not long past that point, you notice something jutting from the ice and snow. It's stone, kind of well hewn, and it's got a symbol on it. You recognize it at this point. It's giant.
Hey, brother. Weren't you studying giant?
I mean, I was until I was really interrupted.
Well, I wouldn't call it so much of an interruption, but do you know what this symbol means?
Do I know what this symbol means? Does it say bathroom? Because otherwise, probably not.
The symbol does not show up in the characters required to write where is the bathroom, but it seems slightly familiar. Give me an intelligence check.
For fuck's sake.
Didn't you grab one of them rocks that gives you like the alphabet or something?
Yeah, can I use the rock that I use that has the alphabet
Now
on it?
you're thinking with your dipstick. That'll give you advantage.
On my +1 rock.
Questions are
Fucking
great in D&D, guys.
As you heft that large tablet out of your bag of holding.
awesome. Oh, yeah. I read this. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
No, the large stone tablet.
That didn't get picked up, but it's okay.
I told you that was going to happen when he started rolling dice. He's just come straight past it.
13.
13.
Nice.
Needed a 10.
How cool.
This is a character that symbolizes danger.
Alfie,
Yes,
it says danger.
that's it. Like the rock is danger. Have we entered the danger zone? Got him.
I don't see Darkwing Duck.
Danger zone.
Let's get dangerous.
I'm not an expert. I just looked at this stone tablet that I happened to obtain, and it just says danger. So, why don't you use that perception to use and figure out if there's any danger around here?
Well, I guess I'll do that.
I'd like to interject.
What's going on, Dave?
If you guys don't mind, sitting for quite a bit, I believe I have a ritual I can perform to get the layout.
Oh, yeah, sure.
What's quite a bit, Dave?
11 minutes.
That's a very precise number, Dave.
Could you make it 30?
A short rest is half an hour.
I
Or,
know.
a short rest is 1 hour, I believe. Or is it half?
It's half.
It is half?
Rules is written, it's an hour, but
That's what
a
I
lot of
fucking
people.
A lot of people do half.
Rollies for it.
Okay, fine.
Where the hell did my d20 go? There it is. I know how much you like rollies.
We're gonna do
Rolo.
this new die.
This is going to set the precedence for the rest of the campaign because I can't remember what I've ruled beforehand.
Okay.
1 hour. You ruled 1 hour.
Yeah, in
Shut up, I
Dragon
said I can't
Bane it was
remember.
an hour.
This ain't Dragon's Bane, homie.
I know, but that's beforehand.
13. Is that a 20? Did you get it out of the way?
That's a natural 20, sir.
A short rest is an hour.
Dave, can you make it an hour?
I mean, brother, if you want to just wait 11 minutes, if it's no danger, we can just sleep here.
It literally says fucking danger.
Well, yeah, but you don't know how
What do you
old this
want?
rock is, brother. The danger could be gone. The danger could be dead.
Is it lit up?
It has been a day since.
Is it lit up?
No,
Yeah.
it's the same day,
Is it,
so
is
you
it like
can't
one
do
of
that
those,
if you don't have
like
the
one of those
spell for it.
sirens that's
But
just like
it
if there's
should
danger
still
around?
be active.
No, that spell goes for
Duration is instantaneous.
Yeah,
Yes.
so you cast the spell, you gain the knowledge.
Uh huh.
That's it.
But
so
it's
then
from
I
around
don't need
the-
11 minutes. I should have.
No,
No, you have the
gain
knowledge of that area.
Of the area where you cast
You have
it.
gone to a different area.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're like
So now you need to
hours
cast
away
again.
from there, but he
So
can't. He
anyway.
can only do it once a day.
Can he only do it once a day?
It
Yeah,
doesn't
so-
say that.
If it doesn't say that, then he can do it as many times
Oh
as
wait,
he wants
no,
to take
yeah,
11 minutes. We had that discussion yesterday.
We discussed that last week.
So
Yesterday.
yes, like if you go into a nuke plant, right, and a meltdown starts happening, and you see like the sirens going off, like oh shit, there's fucking danger. Is the stone doing that?
It is a carved sign. No, it's
So
not
no
illuminated.
LEDs in it.
All right,
Gotcha.
No LEDs, no neon light.
while he's doing his ritual, I would like to make like a perception or survival to see if there's anything around
Go
that
for it.
Wait,
seems dangerous
while
to me.
that's happening, am I able to attempt to get a couple of the paralytic poisons made?
In 11 minutes?
in 11 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, I
That would
should
be a roll at disadvantage because you'd be rough.
That's fine. I don't give a shit. I got 5 pounds of it. I don't give no fucks. What do I roll?
Nature. It's medicine.
Do I get to choose
Or
between?
it's medicine to make the poisons.
Do I get to choose
Proficiency?
You are proficient with
Okay.
poisoner's kit, yes.
Okay.
Do you get to choose what?
between perception or survival, or how are you?
If you are
Oh,
looking for tracks or certain fauna or
I'm,
flora,
I'm
that would be
basically
survival.
looking
If
for
you're
any
just
type of
scanning,
danger.
if you're just scanning,
Well, I'm
then that's
scanning
perception.
and looking. So
I'll let you choose.
I'll go with
16.
perception.
16? You can get a dose in.
Oh, I put it right in my sheet.
Gotcha.
22.
It's just a regular base dose.
22, you said, Alfie?
22.
Yikes.
Real low.
Scanning the immediate area, there's no visible dangers outside of maybe if you yell too loud, you might end up with an avalanche. But Dave, you take your 11 minutes
Mm-hmm.
to commune with nature. You kind of move to the stone. You attune yourself to the natural area. Place your hand on it. And just extend yourself into the natural ground, and it radiates outward of you. Which questions would you like to ask? Or what information would you like to gain, rather?
Where do babies come from?
I'd like to know about the terrain and maybe bodies of water around. Powerful celestials, fae, fiends, elementals, or undead.
Jesus Christ.
And anything about plants, minerals, animals, or people.
Stone is considered a mineral.
Is he hearing all this in his head?
He just gains the knowledge, basically.
He's
so yes.
attuned to nature.
Okay.
I have a list of 5 different things, and the 2 I didn't choose was influence from other planes of existence and buildings.
You probably should have went with that first.
Would this poison take the whole time to make the whole 11 minutes, or would it
Yes.
be? Son of a bitch. Okay,
That's why I said you'd be rushing, man.
that's
Gotta
fine.
cram it in.
Everybody's Russian.
So, terrain and
Small.
bodies of water. There are mountains all around you. You are in the mountains. There are a few frozen bodies of water within them, and a few springs, small, that kind of trickle down the mountain out of the range of your influence. Prevalent plants, minerals, animals, and people. Not much in the way of prevalent minerals in this 300-foot area. There are 3 people around you. And there's various lichens and hardy cold weather plants hidden underneath the snow of the area. None of particular note. Animals. There is a horse, like 15 feet away from you. There is a pack of maybe 6 that you can catch with this. Wolves, quite large, and they're just on the cusp of your influence here of this 300 feet. And then powerful celestials, fiends, elementals, or undead. You do ping an elemental attuned to wind and ice, but it is deep below the earth, almost 200, 250 feet.
Okay, guys. So, couple problems. We got a wind ice fiend about direct
Elemental.
elemental directly below us, about 250-ish feet.
Well, I'd say that's what the danger is probably about then.
Well, also right about the 300 feet out, which is about my limit, there's a pack of 6 wolves. So,
Yeah, wolves ain't no problem.
Were you able to detect any flowers?
Yeah, a few. Location.
They pretty much span this pathway that you're cutting through these mountains as you follow along the northwestern heading.
I give them a description of the hurt flower, and I'm wondering if there's any of those around.
Nothing that matched that description.
No, nothing like that.
Shucks.
Maybe some good plants for cooking.
I don't.
Both of you give me a survival check.
Oh, this one. What the fuck is my survival?
16.
Ow. 22.
22. Both of you come to the conclusion, and you're able to hide it as it's slightly embarrassing. The flower that you've so lovingly named the hurt flower doesn't have any of the characteristics that would lead to it being able to survive these cold temperatures, and you imagine that's more something you would find in a temperate forest or
I could have told you that.
anywhere, south of where you currently are.
I'm not a botanist.
No, but you do have a fairly high survival.
So,
You are? Yeah.
Alfie, Edward, Rolo, if we keep continuing along the path, we'll run into the wolves, and if we stay right here, there's a chance that elemental's gonna get us from underneath. We might want to detour a little bit
Wait,
before we make camp.
Are these the wolves we are looking for?
I said wolves,
Not werewolves.
Werewolves.
I didn't know.
Well,
You
I'm
said
pretty
they were
good
large.
at tracking, so I can keep us away from the werewolf. I mean, the wolves. Damn it! I can keep us away from the wolves. We can still head in that direction, but if we're being honest here, mate, I'd rather fight a dozen wolves than a fucking elemental.
Well, then we best move.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, you gotta remember the last elemental burnt down the forest.
Lead
Yes, brother. Yes.
Do we see any animals along the way? Pick up a snack.
I just like to imagine that Dave just like, as we're walking, he just like cracks a rabbit's neck and he's just like eating it raw, just going full
I'm so
Gollum on
glad
everybody.
That's okay. Then my bird target practice.
Yeah, he's eating it. It's going to.
I was
use-
practicing.
That. That's not utilizing the creature or animal. That is simply
It's not that
harming
also ate
something
it.
for the
Anyway.
sake
Hey,
of harming.
Answering the question, Dave, at this time of day, most things that live here stay within its den. Most of them are either early morning or night hunters. So your path is fairly clear. But I'd say you travel for maybe 15 minutes, and Alfie, you spot the opening of a cave. It's kind of off the path and in the left-hand side of these mountains, but it's littered with icicles, and the snow kind of wafts into it every now and then when the wind blows. It's fairly sizable. You could
Hey,
traverse
mate,
it with little to no issue.
there's a cave just up ahead. We might be able to check it out and possibly get a good rest in there if it's cleared out.
Do I sense anything inside the cave?
You would have to do your
You
ritual
have
all
to
over
do that
again.
ritual again.
Hey, if y'all want, I can go check it out real quick. I can just stealth in, stealth out.
Or, brother, hear me out. Let's try a different approach, and maybe we all go in as a team and check it out as a group.
But before we,
Everybody good with that?
yeah, it's fine. Before we go in though, I say we knock the icicles down so one don't fall on any of us.
I mean, yeah, we can. That's no
Let's-
problem.
Yeah, let's. I'd say we do that.
How do you feel about that, brother?
Sure.
Look at him. Teamwork.
Team.
All right.
All right, let's go.
It's like the only good thing I'm good at. But yeah, we can go do that.
He says as if, as a team, he is incapable of sneaking.
And just so you know, I'm good at stealth too. So
You proceed into the mouth of this cave. It's quite wide. Hibiscus.
We are stealthing into this cave.
Is Hibiscus coming?
Why?
Yes.
Certainly.
Hibiscus will be rolling stealth.
So will Sheila.
That's
Yes.
the reason I said I should go in and check.
So if you're stealthing into the mouth of this cave, I would like everybody to give me stealth checks.
Stealth checks as a team.
I'm staying about 10 feet behind them.
And
18.
That's cacked. Everyone see this?
What's hibiscus stealth?
I'm working on that.
Hey, that's not bad. Not bad at all.
You want to see what real stealth is? 34.
Fucking go.
You rolled a 2.
I rolled a 19.
Oh. Nice. I
Plus 15.
I rolled a 9.
What did Edward roll?
24.
What did Hibiscus roll?
I don't know.
Did you roll the dice?
Oh, I didn't know if I was supposed to.
Yes, you do roll the dice to roll for stealth.
You heard me say it.
Did you roll for Sheila?
I'm about to as soon as I find
nat
her
18.
dexterity.
Natural 18.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Wait, what was yours, Dave?
18.
So for a nat 18, that brings it to 19.
The horse is stealthier than you.
I rolled a 9. What do you want from me? Look, my new dice are coming in this coming week.
I'm gonna laugh
It'll be
because you
be
think
good.
you spent money on dice. Your rolls are gonna be good. I don't even really use my money dice.
What's Sheila got?
I'm not seeing a dexterity score for Sheila. Didn't we decide it was like +2 or 3?
Plus 0.
Your horse gets a +1. At least Sheila will get a +1.
Yeah, I would say a small dragon is more dexterous than a horse, so I'll give it a +2.
Oh, is that a dirty 20?
18.
For a dirty 20.
No, that's 16.
Oh, it was a 16 for a total of 18.
Yeah, total
okay.
18.
It looked like an 18 from over here, so I
It
was
looked like an 18
wow.
from over here, too.
Wait, the dragon stealthy.
She's
No,
tiptoeing
he's
through the
fast
snow.
I know. I thought it was 18. No.
You proceed into this cave.
Did I tell you my stealth?
Did you? I thought you did. I thought it was like 20 something.
30.
30. Gotcha.
Remember, I'm 10 feet behind.
Yes, you're 10 feet behind. And as you proceed in, with Dave taking the lead as he is the tallest, you reach up and you knock down one of the icicles. Did you just knock it down?
I want to knock all of them down hanging in the way.
Oh, before you do that, mate, that might make a lot of noise. And if there's a big beastie in here, that might not be good. So maybe we just, like, walk into the cave real quick,
I'll take the icicle with me then.
make sure it's clear, and
It's maybe,
then
like,
then we knock
3 feet
them
long.
down.
Is that a +3 icicle?
No, not at all. So ignoring the icicles, then you proceed into the cave, and it acts as a very effective windbreak. The chill kind of leaves, though it is cold in here. Ice clings to the walls and the floor. You see no immediate threats, but Alfie, all of you even, are able to tell that the cave goes down for the length of the mountain for quite a while, and it does seem to descend.
I think we ought to turn around, fellas. We're going down.
Well, I don't think we should travel too much further down here, but I think if we stay at the mouth and still take turns keeping watch, this should be a sufficient place to rest.
That's fair. Yeah, okay.
And Alfie, you do notice as it winds down, hidden behind some stalagmites, you do see another hewn stone with the same giant rune carved onto it.
On second thought, mates, I've just noticed there's another one of them danger signs down there. Any chance this cave leads to underground where that elemental
minute,
was?
wait a minute.
That's what I was literally just talking about.
Does it look like the same sign as outside?
Yes, it is the same character.
I had that mistaken. I said welcome.
Insight check.
Give me
Uh,
deception.
I want to give him help on that because I don't trust him.
It's pretty difficult to help
With an
somebody
insight,
insight,
yeah.
but you can roll yourself.
I will roll myself.
I am practicing.
21.
14.
Practicing actor.
Fuck. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Barely escaped on that one, didn't I?
If you just passively don't trust Rolo for that, then you don't have to believe him, but you can't pick up a lie.
Okay.
So whether or not you believe him is up to you, but he
I
doesn't
don't
seem
trust
to be
him.
lying.
I don't trust him. He runs.
I
Alfie,
don't think that constitutes not trusting
Wow.
anything he says, but okay.
Alfie, your brother's lying to you.
I'll just kind of look at him.
And I wink.
Right. Welcome.
Welcome.
So we have a decision to make, guys.
Welcome.
What can I say? Except
I literally
you're
said turn
welcome.
around, but
I understand that, but I have a counter argument, and here's what it is. This is deep below the ground. An elemental is down there. I have reason to believe that it might be down there for a specific reason, like maybe to guard something magical.
Guard something? Like shiny?
Like shiny. So what my plan is, we take about an hour, rest up a little bit, and then we travel down, see
Stealthily.
what's going on, stealthily. Me and my brother here, we can like
Take the lead.
I'll tell you what.
go a few.
I got a counter argument to that.
Okay, let's hear it.
I'll give you 11 minutes. I'll perform my ritual, and that way I have a better sense and a better look.
Well, you said it's only out to about 300 feet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we traveled a lot further than that to get to
I
the
have a better
entrance to
counter
this cave.
argument for you.
But I understand that. But
We can walk for about 10 minutes, and then maybe you might be in range enough to get a feel for it, but I think we're a lot further than 300 feet, mate.
Hey, Dave.
I'm just saying we're going down.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying
Yeah.
doing it right now might not
You're
be
new
the
to the group.
best.
You don't get a vote.
I mean, yes, you get to vote. Everyone
Nope,
gets
nope,
a vote,
nope,
brother.
nope.
But what I'm trying to explain is like the ritual is a good idea.
Shiny?
Just
Edward,
maybe not right
You're
this
just in the
minute.
back.
Wait till we get a little further down, so maybe we can like
But if it's
get it within
if it's-
300 feet.
Yeah, but if it's in this direction and you want to rest for an hour, we're screwed.
I'm not following you, mate.
In Anders' voice, swords. Do I get their attention?
Yes.
Oh, God, I hate that guy.
Who are y'all talking about?
Oh,
give
this
me performance.
This dumb twat that
I will
works at
say,
our place.
Brother,
Um,
we might really have to have a talk. Like, what did Anders do
did I
to
get
hurt
any
you, mate?
hours or anything?
Yes, you've been traveling for around an hour, and you've gotten that practice in.
Oh,
So,
so 15.
if you continue to practice for the remainder of the day, then you'll get the more practice in. But if you want to just go ahead and add your time now, you've gotten about an hour.
Fuck out of here, bro.
All right, I feel like that was something I needed to be privy to.
No, because it's not canon. It didn't happen.
20,
He got the Zephyr treatment.
What you got?
21.
21. It's a pretty reasonable
spot on?
Anders. A little higher. But
Little higher?
A little higher, but not far off.
Doesn't have that depressed tone to it.
If anyone's
Quite yet.
Doesn't have the dead inside.
Yeah.
If anyone's paying attention, as soon as I hear that, you just see brother twitch a little bit.
Oh my god, no. We'll just put a pin in that one, brother. You seem to be quite disturbed.
So about this treasure.
So yes, Edward, did you have something you wanted to add to this?
Yes, Alf. My vote is I'm opposed to it. Just for the sole reason is I'm wanting. How can I put it? I've pretty much exhausted my magical
Also quite
capacities.
exhausted, and my limited magical capabilities are quite slim. So we could come to a compromise, and we could rest for the night at the mouth of the cave, taking watches. And once we have recuperated our strength, we can then march into the cave and attempt to see what this elemental is hiding.
I'm down for that.
That's reasonable.
All right, it's unanimous. Who wants first watch?
I'll do it and I'll perform the ritual while I'm watching. Just
All right.
so I
Alright,
can
You just
keep
wake
an
me
eye.
up in a couple hours, mate. I'll take seconds.
For the sake of it, it's late in the day, but not quite night. So if y'all want to just yada yada past it, maybe you make a camp. Prepare
But yeah,
food,
we can yada yada past.
It's just a quick
wasting some
8-hour nap,
time.
man.
And like,
and travel during the night.
I would have
Sounds
something
great.
I'd like
Down
to
a
do
cave,
in our.
why not?
I do want to do one thing
What would you
while
like to
we're
do?
setting up camp and stuff. I would like to untie one of my arrowheads from one of my shafts and attach the new arrowhead to one and put it in my quiver.
After we set up camp, I continue practicing acting.
Removing an arrowhead and then
Do I need to roll
shafting.
for it?
You've got
I would
plenty of
assume I've made
practice.
my own arrows
Yeah.
enough to.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really in a terrain where I can go like make more shafts because everything be dead
But-
and cold.
The fuck is your problem, man?
He's a child. That's his problem.
But it's easy enough to shaft one of shaft that arrowhead with one of your others.
I'd also just so I can.
And you said you
kinda-
were out of basic arrows, right?
Yes. So this is going to be taking a +1 arrowhead off.
Yeah,
I'll
so-
put it in a set.
Yeah. So you
Um,
just have a +1 arrowhead.
Yes. But what I'm going to do is I'm also going to. I actually don't know the answer to this question, but I think I can do it. You can remove fletchings and attach new ones to a, or no.
You can, but it's work.
Okay.
And
so
you
if
would
I
need
roll,
fletchings.
if I do,
Oh,
I have
you have
100
owlbear
owlbear
feathers,
feathers,
right.
and I want to differentiate this from my other arrows because I use a hip quiver, so I
Uh-huh.
can look down and know which one I'm pulling out.
Right.
So I would like to try and detach the fletchings and make my own from the owlbear feathers.
Remember, I
I
still
don't-
have 40 of your arrows.
Actually, if you could hand me about 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, what, about 6 of those? That would be real generous of you, brother.
Take them out.
All right.
Wait, are those mundane?
Yes.
You don't have any plus ones? Okay.
No, you took all them.
Okay.
Pretty sure you missed every shot.
Regular. It happens sometimes, brother. In the heat of the moment, man. Just too much shit going on.
You take out those arrows.
What?
You said you take out the arrows.
Yeah, I hand them to him
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were going somewhere with
Did you say
that.
gently?
gently.
I handed to him gently.
I was thinking about it. I decided against it.
Growth, ladies and gentlemen.
You say you said
Growth.
6?
6, yes.
Before
I
it
now
is
have a
time
full
to bed down and you take your first watch, Dave, is there anything you would like to do?
Ah,
All right, going around the table.
oh, sorry.
Don't be sorry.
Yeah, I just want to sit and do the ritual.
Just the ritual. All right.
I don't have anything else.
And
to do.
Edward, is there anything you would like to do outside of practice performer?
Actor.
Actor, same thing.
No. Just practicing acting.
All right.
So
Wactal.
once again, I've completely forgotten I have the sharpshooter feat, and I've not used it since like episode 6.
That's accurate.
It is.
Yeah.
I just remembered.
Gotta love ignoring 3/4 cover and
Yeah.
being able to.
No, that's the only part I've used in like the last 6 episodes is like ignoring 3/4 cover.
I have a DM question.
What DM
I
question
didn't
would that
write
be?
it on here, so I'm not sure. I don't know if you told me, but the 2 cylinders with the that had the scrolls in it. One of them says it. I put down it was a vellum, and I can't read it. Did I couldn't read it because it was just too hard to comprehend, or was it a different language?
It was too hard to comprehend.
Okay, so I'm just real dumb.
Are you proficient in Arcana?
Brother. No. That would be real weird if he was.
No.
Then you're too dumb.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that I didn't know
Me
if
and
it was
my
like
brother
a-
here got
I
the
didn't know
big
if it was in a
smooth
different
brains.
language,
Right.
and if I was like, "Oh, is it in giant?"
Ain't gonna find no wrinkles on us.
Big smooth brains.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Is there anything you would like to do before taking your rest, Rolo? You've got about 3 more hours left in the day.
Yeah. So,
After the rest, or after my ritual's done, there is one thing I want to do.
Okay.
I didn't write it down, I don't think. But I remember picking it up. How much ingredients did I get for the chloroform? Because
I can't really remember. either.
I've only made.
I would say, given the circumstances at the time when you picked up, you probably were only able to get enough ingredients to make maybe 3 doses.
That seems pretty accurate.
Yeah.
That's why I was wondering. Okay, I just want to make.
Because I'm
some-
pretty sure y'all were hard up for cash at the time.
I think we were.
I don't remember.
I
I just want to make some more paralysis
Okay.
poison.
You've got 3 hours. Given an hour per attempt, you can attempt 3 doses if you'd like.
while
I
he's
just throw
doing that,
three at once.
Sure.
that doesn't take my whole 3 hours, does it? To make that arrow?
No.
Okay.
No, maybe 5 minutes.
Okay. Is
But
mobile?
also give me a sleight of hand
Sleight
or
of hand?
survival, your choice.
All right, I'll go with survival. Is
So-
mobile a feat I can work towards, or is that something I would need to?
You would need like a course and a trainer to work towards mobile.
Okay, just checking.
All right. 13,
Okay.
19,
Okay.
and 26.
26.
Rolled a 19.
Nice. So,
Wait. Yeah, it's 19.
put 1 dose down, 1 dose with 2 asterisks, and then 1 dose with
1 asterisk?
no,
No.
a question mark,
Is that the low one or the
Yeah,
high one?
the low one.
Oh, fuck me. I take the low one
Okay.
and I'm like, hit Alfie. I made you a paralysis poison.
Oh, thanks, brother. I'll put this on some arrows now. 13 for the fletchings.
All right. So it takes you a little bit longer than the 5 minutes, and it's not the prettiest fletching job you've done. The feathers end up a little bit
These
frayed, but
owlbear feathers are fucking...
they're very coarse.
They're weird.
So
But you can get it done.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the one with the astra I just made
Mhm.
and put it in my other sheath. So now both of my daggers have paralytic poison on it.
Gotcha.
Since I don't have any fucking hut flour.
So with that done, you'll eventually go down to bed out. Alfie, with your arrow made, you're content. You eventually go down to bed down. Edward, you get your 3 more hours of practice in, and then you eventually turn in. And Dave, you had something you wanted to do after you perform your ritual. What questions are you asking for your information to be gained?
So the questions that I want to know. Influence from other planes of existence. The terrain with the bodies of water, and then the... Oh, I'm sorry, not that one. It was the minerals, animals, peoples, plants, and then, of course, the powerful celestials. 3 in the center.
The 3 in the center.
Yeah.
All right. Influence from other planes of existence. You are getting influences from the elemental plane of air and influences from the elemental plane of water. You said no minerals? Or yes minerals? And plants and animals?
Yes to the minerals and plants.
Uh,
No to the terrain and bodies of water.
There... That is the sound.
Of
Of
a
a
nice, ice
wrist.
cold, ladies and gentlemen,
Body armor.
body armor.
Being poured into a hashtag trademark. What the fuck does that...
How do you want to do
It
this?
says, how do you want to do it?
Yeah.
Flagon. Plug.
Follow-up question.
Yes?
Piercer. Something I can work towards? No.
No.
Wait, are you looking at feet?
Mm-hmm.
Animals, plants, minerals,
People.
and people. There are 3 people around you. There is a horse
Mm-hmm.
in the cave.
Mm-hmm.
There is 300 feet.
Yes.
3
miles.
3 miles.
Yeah. I don't know why we've been saying feet, but yeah, it says within 3 miles of me. I gain knowledge of the land within 3 miles of me.
I'd have to go back a few pages. Let me see that bitch. I could have sworn at the top it said 300 feet.
Tough.
Tough? Yeah, you could work toward tough by having like Rolo beat the fuck out of you every day.
Oh, you got a barbarian now.
I
So
enjoy
That is also true. Jesus Christ, there is a lot.
that would come in handy at the first rock we passed before the cave, though.
You do hit on iron deposits. You do also sense gold, but it doesn't seem to be in the earth. Gaining knowledge of the minerals around you, this of course comes with knowledge of the sediment.
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of get the layout of this cave, and it snakes down. It turns back and forth a few times before it does eventually find its way deep into the earth, which is around the bits where those influences from the outer planes mix in, and it is also where you're picking up that elemental.
Okay.
But down there, you do also hit on gold, platinum, and silver, and copper. You also hit on iron and nickel. You hit on orichalcum and adamant. There's just a slew of different bits of ore around you, but the adamant and the orichalcum, the silver, gold, copper, platinum, all of it seems to be central to a location past the elemental.
Have they all fell asleep yet?
No, this is like
Oof.
right after you've done your ritual.
Okay. Guys, so,
Within 3 miles, you do also hit a body of water. Not frozen. Between where you're at and where the elemental sits.
Is it an underground lake?
You don't know that yet.
Damn it.
And this includes animals,
Uh huh.
birds,
Love birds.
around the same area as that body of water. Plants. You hit trees.
Mhm.
Some evergreen type trees. And grass. More than just lichens, which is what you were hitting outside. Like carpets of grass, once again, around that body of water. And fish of various different types, but not particularly notably. And that's about it. You hit those fucking wolves again, and increasing it to 3 miles. It's not a pack of 6. It's maybe 24.
That's a big pack.
Okay, so guys, small tidbit.
Jesus Christ, 3 fucking miles.
So there were 24 of those wolves, not 6, but we're still a safe distance away.
Well, that's good news.
You will some even more fantastic news.
I always like fantastic news, Dave.
So apparently I'm an idiot. I do have a moderate intelligence, and I forgot a little tidbit.
I have less than average,
You
so
motherfucker. You clicked on the spell, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay, if you're gonna look at that, you need to go into your features,
Okay.
your class features, and you need to click on the commune with nature under Spirit Walker. Because this says you briefly become one with nature and gain knowledge in the surrounding area, in the outdoors of the spell, gives you knowledge of the land within. No, there it is. Where is this 300 feet? In caves. Oh, in caves and other natural underground settings, it is reduced to 300 feet. Well, you're just now underground, so yeah, you're still getting the 3 miles. But I didn't see that in that version. What is with this difference here? So fucking weird. Anyway, yeah, you get all that. Shit, 3 fucking miles.
that's a motherfucker.
So, like I said, I have moderate intelligence, so I'm slightly an idiot. My ritual actually goes for 3 miles and not 300 feet.
Well, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, so, this path we're on down below,
Is the elemental within 3 miles?
well, yes. But, fucking treasure trove of...
See, I knew there'd be
Oh.
some cool shit down there.
Listen to me, man. That we could eat so good, have so much shit for trade, we could make so much equipment, we could literally fucking live down there. But the only problem is the elemental.
Well, I think with a full night's rest, we can, between the 4 of us, we could take out an elemental. I mean, they're not that powerful.
It's the ice elemental, and we're surrounded by water.
Yeah, I don't know if you've noticed there, mate, but I haven't had a jacket on this whole time. Ice doesn't bother me.
That's fine, but ice elemental, couldn't it freeze the water and
Yeah, I guess, but like,
if we're
why
in,
would we be inside the water?
if we happen to trip, fall in, whatever.
Or just don't trip and fall in.
Well, we gotta get across to get to the shit and to the elemental.
Well, yeah, we can figure that out when we get there.
What
It
if
might
it,
be a bridge.
What if it stops us halfway across?
Could be a boat.
I mean, we'll just have to, pardon my pun, but we'll have to cross that bridge when we get there, mate.
Okay, I'm all for it because I want some of that stuff down there.
Well, I would like that as well, but as we seem to still have about 2 hours left, Raleigh, would you mind helping me with something, mate?
Sure.
This might sound just a little bit crazy,
So,
but I have
that's
an
done.
idea.
I'm gonna find some rocks lying around the cave. Just start curling.
Jesus. I have an idea of how
It's
I
less
can
of
become
curls and more of like kettlebells.
There you go.
Like,
Yeah.
less likely to get
Working in trap.
hit.
All right.
This might sound a little unconventional, but I'm thinking if I just let you beat the shit out of me about once a day before we go to sleep, then over time I can build up a resistance to having the shit beat out of me.
So now I have a DM question.
I feel offended.
I
Well,
mean,
no,
I would ask you, but you're over there like doing your workout routine. I don't want to mess that up.
While I'm
Big,
doing
strong
that
muscles.
and
I'm offended.
helping his tough, can I work on a feat at the same time?
Which feat would you like to work on?
Fighting initiate.
Yeah.
Fighting initiate.
Yeah, but
allows
that
to
gives you a
get-
proficiency in a certain weapon, doesn't
No,
it?
it
No.
says
Oh, it
you-
gives you fighting maneuvers.
Yeah, it
gives
gives
you
you
fi-
maneuvers.
Yeah.
And
It says
your
you have to be. It says the prerequisite is proficiency with a martial weapon, which I am.
Okay, so if you're proficient with a martial weapon, you meet the prerequisite. I have a question. Are you going to beat the shit out of your brother with weapons?
Non-lethal, I'd hope.
Yeah, non-lethal.
But you are going to use weapons.
I mean, is there any other way to get tough?
We could
You
make
can punch the hell out
we
of
could
it.
make the
Well,
kendo
I mean-
sticks, you know.
It just says it helps. It helps develop a particular fighting style of fighting. I mean, is there not like a fist style?
Oh, you gain a fighting style?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was the one that gave you maneuvers.
As a result, you learn one fighting style option of your choice from the fighter class.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
if you could learn unarmed fighting.
Yeah, you could learn unarmed fighting. You could learn dual wielding. Yeah, if you use it depends on what you beat the shit out of him with. If you beat the shit out of him with your fists, you can
So-
learn it, but you'll have to take unarmed.
Pretty much you read the fighting styles, pick
How do
which
I
one
s-
you
how do I
want,
see
and
that?
beat the shit out of me accordingly. You'll have to actually go to the feat. Here, I'll just look it up on D&D Beyond.
What fighting style would you go after?
I don't know which ones there are. That's why I was asking.
Oh, well, there's unarmed. There's blind fighting. There's yeah, just swing at him with your eyes closed. You'll hit him eventually.
it's kind of how it works.
There's
Is that drunken fighting? Can I just be,
That's a monk
just be
subclass.
fucking drunk?
there's duelist, which is fighting with a weapon in one hand and nothing in your offhand. There's defender. There's
Fighting style, archery,
yeah, there's a fuck ton.
blind fighting, defense, dueling, great weapon fighting, interception, protection, superior technique,
What is
thrown weapon fighting, two weapon fighting, unarmed fighting. That's it.
What is the
Superior technique. You learn one maneuver of your choice from among those available to the Battlemaster archetype. If a maneuver you use requires your target to make a saving throw to resist the maneuver's effect, the saving throw DC equals 8 plus your proficiency plus your strength or dexterity, your choice. You gain one superiority die, which is a D6. This is added to any superiority dice that you have from another source, which would be 0. This die is used to fuel your maneuvers. A superiority die is expended when you use it. You regain an expended die when you finish a short or long rest. Honestly, that probably wouldn't be good just because you only get the D6.
I'd like to learn the Crusher feat.
Again, not exactly something you can train for.
I guess.
That's an important
Would I
question. You
ever use unarmed?
Not really. If you want my opinion, thrown
You
weapon
have the ability
fighting,
to use
or blind
bludgeoning
fighting.
weapons,
interception would be. Well, you
but
can't really
a bludgeoning
practice
weapon is a
that.
bludgeoning weapon unless
Intercept
you have
myself.
like some kind of epiphany
Yeah.
or like just built different.
I mean, you.
You can't really just like.
I mean, you could
train
get
for
blindsight.
Crusher.
You have practiced in the art of crushing your enemies.
It's
Oh,
Blind fighting.
it's kind of this weird. If you wanted
Fine
Crusher, yeah, it's a fine line. You have trained in the art of crushing your enemies, so when you gain a level and you get to choose an ability score or a feat, you can take Crusher because you've been crushing the fuck out of people.
was that
Okay.
literally just like?
So that would be the same
Well,
thing
no, it just means if you're ever
as
in a
like
position where you're
finding
blinded-
things to kill
Mhm.
Yes,
and then
that's
crushing
exactly how
them.
you train that.
So
Which
since
is
those are so
comedic
synonymous,
gold.
just like I told him he couldn't really train for Piercer,
We've made a
can't
decision.
really train for Crusher.
Blind
Gotcha.
fighting.
Blind fighting, gotcha. So
A sight
will,
to behold.
That will
this is certain.
elongate the time it takes you to get tough, because he's not going to be hitting you half the time.
You don't know that.
Unless you just walk into his fist, and then you're kind of taken away from his training.
So
you don't want to give it
So
to
to
him,
train for this, would he just roll, and then we each get a number of hours based on his roll? Because I literally do nothing but stand there and get the shit beat out of me.
1 damage plus your strength modifier comes to what?
1.
What? 1 damn it. It's 1. I have +0 straight. You know what? No, fuck this. Wait a minute. I'm gonna go for tough 2. We're just gonna sit there and beat the shit out of each other.
All right, this is exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna bring back that Yu Yu Hakusho reference from earlier, and we're gonna have a knife edge death match every night. He's got the knives. It's fine.
How much health do you have?
111.
How much health do you have?
Total or now?
Total.
And guess what? We
130,
both do the
103.
exact amount of damage to each other.
Did you say 109?
111.
111 and 103. So there's only an 8 health difference. Okay. So once you have each beaten the shit out of each other to where you have both lost, let's say 2,000 hit points. So that's going to be 20 days. You'll have tough.
Nice. Twinsies.
Got it.
All right, that's all I want to do. Rest time. Nighty night.
Just imagining you two in the corner one day just shanking the fuck out of each other.
Oh, no, we're punching. There's no reason to stab each other.
You lose health faster that way. Get the training done faster.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
I mean, yeah. Wait,
we could get some pretty neat scars too, brother.
sneak attack's a thing?
I thought you just like did that on purpose. I mean, I know that you're gonna attack me because we're attacking each other.
If I beat you in initiative.
But
Yeah,
you don't
it's
have an
just
ally within 5 feet. Or
It-
advantage.
It doesn't matter if it
It's-
goes first in initiative. It just
But
happened.
then the
that way.
first time it happened.
Yeah, that's a lot of fucking damage for the first
It's like
time.
half my health.
It's like- that will get done a lot faster.
Yeah.
For him at least.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
But yeah, well,
You gotta
yada
beat the
yada.
hell out
that.
of each other.
We
so.
beat the fuck out of each other. And,
No, see, I just sneak attack him. That's all he gets, right? For the day. And then he just turns around and lightning breaths me.
So-
And that's all I get.
I mean, really though.
Sounds inefficient. We'll just go with that
Sounds
first
more-
ruling. 20 days.
All right, 20
of
days.
reducing each other to like 11 and
3.
3 hit points respectively.
Yeah. Day
and then
one.
taking a long rest.
Day 1 is done.
Uh,
Nighty night time for everybody except for
because
that.
yes,
Do it.
in this time you have enough time to take a short rest, so you can roll all your hit die and go back to max and
So
then do
my
this.
question is, every night when we go to sleep, do we just have like black eyes and big
Oh yeah,
ass
you're
lips?
super fucked up.
Yeah, we're just super fucked.
But yes,
And
Dave,
somehow find the next day.
we're moving to this first watch finally.
Only took
and
30 minutes.
yeah, Trenton, you do get your.
Hey, I'm
3 more
literally
hours
about
of
to cut out
practice
like 8 minutes
if you've
worth
already
of shit.
marked it.
Okay.
So
Give me a perception check while you stand vigil at the mouth of this cave. I assume you put up the bubble,
Yeah.
or are you out of third level slots?
I got one.
yeah, I saved it just for this.
But DM, I do have a question.
Yes.
How long will it take for me to get active?
We'll say 100 hours.
My passive is 16. I rolled a fucking 14 because I'm rolling ass.
It happens that way sometimes.
For the most part, your watch goes by unbothered. There are a few instances where some creature would pass by the mouth of the cave, but given the strange dome inside and the massive fucking bugbear,
Guys, we don't have to take a rest. We're in the watch. We're in the dome. Nothing can get to us.
if you would like to take that gamble.
Hibiscus is not in the dome.
Hibiscus is not in the dome.
Hibiscus is not in the
Neither is Sheila.
dome. Disregard
Sheila
it. Sheila's
can
in
be
another plane of existence right now.
decorporated.
sleeping.
Well, I don't
Oh,
know.
did you
I don't
put-
know. The
did you
dome
send it
does
back to
that,
Shadow
so
Realm?
I'm still
We've
watching.
kind of
You have slept in the
established
dome
during
already.
rest, unless
Yeah.
we're at our lives,
You
she
do know it
goes
does that.
bye-bye.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
But again, Hibiscus is not in the dome. So if you would like to protect Hibiscus,
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, I'll stay.
Disregard
awake
what I
and-
said.
Remember, Trent, that was me that remembered that.
I'll stay awake and
What?
protect Hibiscus.
Wow.
Hibiscus.
but yes, a few creatures do pass by the mouth of the cave, but are very quickly warded away once they sense your presence, not wanting that tussle.
They don't
Can
want
I
these
catch one?
hands.
If you would like to exit the cave and chase it, yeah.
What kind of creature is it?
When?
Uh,
I want you to remember this.
Oh no, I see it. I see it.
Gwen, I didn't hear you. What you said?
I just said that I want you to remember that I'm the one that
Remembered that hibiscus.
remembered that Hibiscus isn't in the dome, and we should still keep watch so Hibiscus doesn't get murdered while we sleep.
All right.
What kind of creature is it?
you do see, there are larger creatures that pass by. The occasional emaciated wolf that seems to be separated from the pack. But if I can tempt you with a fox, then yes, a fox does pass by. So that seems to be the going rate for food at this point.
Motherfucker and his midnight snacks.
How big was it?
The fox is pretty fluffy. It's kind of hard to judge its body from
The
coat.
kloof.
But it looked like a healthy fox.
I'm asleep. Don't look at me.
I go after it.
Oh, my
Stab,
rib.
stab.
You see the fox and start toward it, and it darts past the mouth of the cave. You charge out, and you can see it. It's running, and then it just springs into the air under the snow. But you saw where it was. You'd like to continue to pursue it?
You're asleep. Shut up.
I didn't say anything. I'm asleep.
You shook your
Yes. And I do exactly what the fox did, and I just run and just go.
head. I'm so glad I'm not around to see this.
Swan dive inside the fucking
I just
fox.
I just want to throw it out there. Say what you want about fucking Rolo. He never left the campsite on a watch. Ever.
I'm not that far, and I have perception of the land around
Not
me.
when you slithering down a fucking hole.
You know that's not like a.
It doesn't stay the
It
whole
doesn't
time.
stay. That you
That
initially
happens
get.
instantaneously.
Yeah,
It's
but
instant.
I still retain the knowledge, don't I?
You retain the knowledge of
Of
what was
that- of
around
that
at the
time.
second
Yeah.
that you cast the
So
spell.
if
Any movement
if there's
past
like
that,
a
you don't
creature that
get.
exists that you
It's
pick
not-
up and it leaves the area,
You don't
you
know.
can assume that it was in the area, but you don't know where it goes past that.
It's
point.
not like a
Okay.
perimeter aura that passes through.
Yeah, you ain't got a UAV
It's
overhead.
fine. It's fine. I'm just getting a snack, and I'm going back to the cave.
I'm a laughing.
Well, yeah, that's how it starts. Until you get attacked because you're fucking alone and you left the party.
Oh wow. So this is what it feels like to be on the other end.
You charge forward and you can see it burrowing through the snow, and you leap up and come down right on top of it. How high can you jump?
I can jump as high as my movement, so 40 feet.
That's incorrect. Wait.
No, he has
I have the
boots of
boots of
striding and springing.
Oh, and you're using them?
Yep.
So you jump
So you're
40
gonna take
feet
like
in the air
46 damage.
and come straight down.
Operation Snow Ostrich.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40,
66.
66. You leap up and dive headfirst into the snow, and you hit the snow, and it's like, maybe there's a hole here. So you kind of like brace for it, and then you meet rock. And since you've kind of like enabled your kind of raccoon-esque abilities, your body just kind of crumbles into it, and you take 1, 2, 3,
Teach him a lesson, Will.
4, 5. Hey, somebody give me a D6. I only have 5.
Here, I
sets
got
of
you.
dice.
He's taking sneak attack damage?
No,
Yeah,
he's
pretty
taking
much.
falling damage.
I know, but it's 66?
Yeah,
Sneak attack damage.
that's
Oh,
pretty good.
God. I think you just broke your face, Holmes.
Take 30 points of bludgeoning damage as you just eat this stone, and like right in front of you, as you kind of like get that shocking white out of your eyes, you look up and there's the fox just kind of skittering through the snow. It's like maybe 5 feet in front of you, and it is moving, so it will leave your melee range if you would like to take your attack of opportunity.
I would.
All right,
Thank you.
with your mace.
Yes.
Okay, go for it.
12.
Oh, wait. Roll into attack.
Yeah, you gotta roll to hit. It's a very important step.
Yes, very important.
Bro, it doesn't matter. What's your take?
15.
Yeah, that's
You're gonna murder
Astoundingly
this
hit.
fucking fox. Roll to hit. Roll damage rather.
It's D8.
Mm-hmm. And don't forget you have a +3 weapon now.
Mm.
fucking morning stars.
It's a big old whopping 8.
8.
It's dead.
Yes, that's a fat D6 plus like 4 hit points. So max it could have 10, but I'm not maxing the health of a fucking fox. I don't want to be rude.
Yeah.
I feel like
As
the
I
fox
swing the
would-
Malistar, I turn it around and bop him in the back with the other end.
I'm just saying the fox should have equal to or more health than the nerds.
Because I'm not
You
trying.
think so?
I'm not
Yeah.
trying to kill it. I just want to knock it out.
You ever seen a nerd?
Oh, you want to be like you want to hit this fox with non-lethal.
Yeah, I turned it around
And then do what
popped
to
it.
it? Fry it
That's what
alive?
I'm wondering. Okay,
Are you gonna
yeah.
lobster it? Like,
You knock out this fox and it kind of falls limp underneath the snow, and as you stand up, you have it by the tail, triumphant. Roll me a d20.
I'm gonna give him rabies.
19.
19. You hear it in the distance. The far off. Just howls on the wind. But they're distant. Not in the immediate vicinity. And you don't believe that you've alerted anything to your presence outside the unconscious fox in your hand.
I stealth back to the cave.
All right, you make your way back to the cave, and if you are doing so stealthily, roll me stealth
With fox in hand?
with fox in hand.
12.
You attempt to stealth back to the cave, and you make it back to the cave. It says you left it. You were only gone for maybe 3 minutes.
So I go to my bag and I want to pull out of my backpack.
I want to know where this is gonna go.
Shame.
I pull out
I'm a little
my
scared.
50 feet of rope and I just kind of tie the fox up by its 4 legs together. So
Hog tie it?
can't run. Yeah, hog tie it so it can't run off.
Okay.
And then
Whack it
I
with the sword.
put a rock on its tail.
Okay. Why?
I go wake up Rolo.
I mean, I assume when you say I put a rock on its tail, like, to pin it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I go wake up Rolo.
Before you went to sleep, Edward, did you give Dave permission to enter the dome? I feel like that's a good question.
I mean, he was inside the dome, taking
No,
a
he was
watch.
taking watch outside the dome,
Oh.
watching the cave, because he had to do his fucking
What?
kettlebells, those
So-
rocks,
Can we hear outside the dome?
if he so chooses.
Yeah. You have permission.
I was gonna say,
Okay.
how's he gonna get our attention? Be up
But-
all night.
You approach the dome and you kind of like stick your head in, and you see Edward sleeping soundly, neat, tidy. Then you see Alfie and Rolo sleeping. Rolo kind of sleep stabbing, but they are fucking bloodied and beaten as they had reduced each other to 11 and 3 hit points respectively before taking their rest.
I forgot about that. When I see that, I just turn around and go back out.
All right, so you do not wake up Rolo.
No, I got a better idea.
I will say, Alfie, 30 fucking passive perception. For a brief moment in your sleep, you hear just heavy breathing enters the dome and then leaves.
I probably am way too exhausted to care.
Or your eyes can't open. 'cause
Yeah.
You're so swollen.
So, anyways, I'll just go back to my own business, and I'll go back over to the fox, and I'll say, well, never mind. Take the rock off of its tail, unhog tie it.
Okay.
I pull out.
I feel like you just added so many steps in here for no reason.
Well, I had an idea for you, but yeah.
It's gonna give you a pet fox.
I pull out the my hand axe, and I just kill it.
Okay. You're like, well, good idea. Just-
I'm so happy Alfie was not
Decapitated.
awake for this.
I'm even ashamed.
Yeah, like that was
So-
shit.
you killed the fox.
that was
I
disturbing.
skin it. I want to skin it nice and neatly as best as I can for Alfie.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna turn into Leatherface before this is over.
How it starts. Small game animals.
Even his
Dogs,
hibiscus.
foxes.
Rabbits, you know?
Even
Uh,
hibiscus.
If you want to skin it and attempt to preserve the fur,
Mm-hmm.
for Alfie's sake, give me a survival check. 8.
I'm rolling absolute. I have not rolled above a 10 once.
Hey, just remember, when you get your new dice, nothing will change.
Go fuck yourself.
You begin to skin it, and you're doing fairly well, though the fur is getting quite bloody, as this is freshly killed. You didn't tie it up to drain it or anything, making a mess in the cave. But then about halfway through, you kind of nick the skin of the fox while you're peeling it away from the muscle, and it splits and it comes off in 2. You get it skinned, but maybe 2/3 of the fox hide is salvageable, and the rest of it is just in scrap fragment that's not usable for anything.
So I'll keep the usable, and then I'll just take the scraps. And you said the cave is like winding down. There's no like drop off to sea to the bottom or anything.
No, it's a winding descent.
Okay. So I just take the scraps and throw them further in the cave instead of out of the cave.
Okay, what do you do with the fox head?
Same.
Just toss it down the cave?
Oh.
Okay. And it just kind of rolls into the darkness.
Foxhead bowling?
Anything else, Dave?
Yeah, I'd like to go ahead and set it aside for food later for when everybody wakes up. Like
The
the meat of the fox
Yeah,
and everything. Yeah,
the cadaver.
yeah.
Gotcha.
And then I just go and wait for.
Your watch to end.
Yep.
Gotcha. Not long after this adventure, your watch comes to an end. Who would you like to wake up for next watch?
I'll proceed to wake up Edward.
Okay, you enter the dome and you
Probably
kind of give
good
Edward
choice.
a nudge.
We're in the ICU, the bubble.
Oh, hello, Flynn. Is it my turn?
Yeah, everything went well. I went ahead and got breakfast while you guys were resting. Your horse is fine. So yeah, I'm gonna take a nap.
I'll assume I'll hear this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just kind of like barely crack one eye open and just be like, mate, probably shouldn't do that while you're watching after us sleeping. And then I'm right back to sleep.
I hear that and be like, everything's
Do I wake-
fine. But I don't say anything out loud. I'm just like,
Do I wake up to him saying that?
Passive perception 16?
17.
No.
Easy. Is that coffee?
Jesus.
Damn it, people. I can have nothing for myself.
But yes, you wake Edward and you take his place in the dome. I assume you stay within the dome to take your watch, Edward, considering if you leave, it vanishes.
Yeah.
Fair point.
You look out at Hibiscus, standing, sleeping, you assume. And then you kind of like scan the cave. It's hard to see without your dark vision, but the cave or the dome gives a little bit of illumination that kind of shines off of the ice that hangs on the walls. And you do see something strange. About 15 feet out of the dome, just covering the floor of this cave is just blood. Just like a murder scene. And then you remember, oh, he said he got breakfast. And then you see the cadaver of a fox just kind of like strung up on a stalagmite. Just drying, waiting to be cooked.
Without a head.
Without it, no head. No head.
Was this a short or a long rest?
By the time
everything
watch gets done, then it'll be a long rest.
What is it? 3 watches for a long rest?
Yeah.
You can break it into 2 if you really want to push somebody, but 3 normally, yeah. But Edward has received his long rest. Well, not yet. He'll have to go back to sleep.
Yeah.
But you know how it be. Give me perception. Unless you'd like to ignore your duties wholeheartedly and just practice your Anders.
Did you ever trade that bow? Okay, so I still have it in the bag of holding.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
I either did or meant to and forgot to tell Rolo last week that he can have it.
Yeah, you didn't tell
But I
me.
will say,
I wandered away.
Oh, yeah.
I will,
That checks out.
if I can, attempt to also
I came back.
practice Actal while looking. Do I roll disadvantage on perception?
No, I'll just say instead of the 4 hours of actor you would get, you'll just get 2 as you're kind of just half-heartedly into it. Okay. That kind of resounded, didn't
It
it?
did. That was good.
About halfway through your watch, you do see movement at the mouth of the cave, and slinking in a wolf. It seems emaciated, scrawny, smaller than you would expect a wolf in these weathers to be, and it kind of sniffs the air, and it's low to the ground, tail between its legs, and it kind of crawls in, sniffs around. It starts to lick at the blood before it spies the cadaver of the fox,
I will.
and it begins to make its way towards it.
Hold on. I did look at something real quick.
Let him have it.
I'm surrounded by Neanderthals.
Let the wolf have the fox?
I'll have you know.
Oh, I
I'm
thought
playing
you meant,
my
like,
character.
let him have it.
No.
And just so we're clear, my character.
Stick your hand out there with the finger pistols. 9th level guiding bolt.
No,
My character
He's
survived
hungry.
in the wild on his own for a while, so he's just doing his normal tidbit shit, but with you guys.
So how long have you been eating fox?
Dude, that's my favorite meal. I don't know what you mean. Don't you eat fox?
Every day.
Are you on the all fox diet?
I grew up in these woods and
I can
I
make-
like fox.
I can make
you're
the
asleep.
dome
I'm asking
translucent,
you.
right?
Oh, well,
Yeah.
I'm doing my
No, he's
Any
asking
color,
John
and
David.
clear is the color, I suppose.
Can things heal me through the dome if I so allow it?
If you allow it.
Make the dome translucent, and I make it where he can heal me.
Okay.
And I will get where he's
You'll cast what?
animal friendship.
Spells cannot pass through the dome.
Oh,
I thought it was ranged attack spells couldn't pass through
I think
the
it's
dome.
just spells, period.
let me. I mean, we always check.
That would kind of make sense, though.
Just a hungry wolf.
It is just a hungry wolf.
Let him have the fox.
May or may not have rabies. I haven't rolled for that yet.
Took 30 damage for that.
That's because you're an idiot.
And
Jump,
also,
motherfucker, jump
we're all
40 feet in the
forgetting
air.
a very important
You
thing
just
right
asked
here,
how high I could jump. I never
and
said
that
I
is
jumped.
that
Well,
Alfie,
you said you did that, and I said, "Is that what you're doing? You're using the boots of springing and striding." And I'm pretty sure you said
You
yes.
said yes.
and we're forgetting a very important tidbit of
Yeah,
information.
spells can't
Alfie's-
go through the dome.
Alfie's
that's what I thought.
background is Outlander, which means he can provide food without even having to fucking do anything for the entire party.
He doesn't know that.
But that's
it
also pretty much what
happens.
he's doing. It's just you would hunt the fox far more effectively.
Well, yeah, no, but
By
I'm
not
just talking
taking
like
30 damage to the
berries and
face.
everything. Like it literally says you can basically do this without even doing it in
Oh,
game.
yeah,
That's
because
fine.
You're just so
That's-
good at
That's
foraging.
fine, but
and-
I perceived a fox. Fox is my favorite, so I went for it.
Tastes like
It's canon.
shit.
Okay, and just like him wanting to learn giant, time and place. Maybe not do it when you're supposed to be taking a
Well,
watch.
I have a question.
Just-
Where is
okay.
Hibiscus right now?
Huh? Where is
This
Hibiscus?
time,
Yes.
yes.
Pretty close to the dome. The wolf hasn't seemed to have noticed or is bothering with Hibiscus at the moment. But if you do not act, it does appear to be intent on taking this fox.
I will step out of the dome. To cast Animal Friendship.
You step out of the dome, and as you do, it kind of vanishes. You're fuzzy. You're probably covered. And you're resistant to cold
resistant,
damage,
yeah.
so I wouldn't say any of you immediately notice the change in temperature. And then you cast Animal Friendship. That's a Wisdom save on the fox's end, or the wolf's end, I believe. Or Charisma save,
I
something
believe
like
it's
that.
wisdom.
Yeah.
I also have a fur jacket and furry boots.
I understand
He does have
you
that boot with the fur.
Uggs, but do you
So-
sleep in the Uggs?
Yeah.
A
Mountain
Wisdom save
foot.
of 18.
With fucking...
Does it pass?
20?
It's a nat 17. So it do meet.
Oh, it's got a +1 wisdom?
Yes.
Nice.
That's a wolf. I don't assume so.
Well,
I think it might be more, but this is a shitty wolf, so I'm just rolling with it.
Just because puny doesn't mean it's shitty.
No, it's been excommunicated from the pack. That means it's shitty.
well, that means what I'm going to do this time, Chief, is
Well, you did alert it to your presence, and it does take an action to cast Animal Friendship, correct?
yes.
Okay.
Gonna need initiative.
No.
Roll for it.
On its turn, if you could call it that, it shoots its head in your position, or in your direction, and it sees you and Hibiscus and the 3 other individuals behind you, and it just leaps forward and grabs the fox and darts out the cave. With its movement, it can clear the bend. So if you would like to go after it, you certainly can.
I'm so happy for the wolf.
I will go out.
Lucky as shit.
You will step out of the cave.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I see it?
Oh yeah, it's bounding through the snow. It's
Is it 40 feet from me?
to get the fox and then to get out of the cave, and then your movement to get to it, it's maybe 20 feet away.
All right.
Oh my god.
Animal Friendship.
Okay.
Do it again.
Oh, it does have a +1 whiz. I was right. I kind of know my things. That's a fail. That's only 13. So Animal Friendship, it obeys your spoken command, regards you as an ally. Okay, now what would you like to try? Because that's your action.
That's it. Is it still going one off?
It's not dropping the fox, I'll tell you that much. It's a hungy boy. But if it does not perceive you as a threat, then having been ensorcelled by the spell, it will look back, see you, and just kind of bury into the bank of these mountains and begin eating the fox, as there's no immediate threat in sight.
I will.
Like, well, I tried to be amicable. Kapow!
I'll go up. Go up to the fox.
The wolf.
The wolf. I'm sorry. Is the wolf like starving and stuff?
You can see its ribs. Its gut is pretty shallow, and it's eating the fox ravenously. So yes, you can imagine it's pretty fucking hungry.
I will let it finish eating the fox, and when it's done, I'll give it some dry meat.
Okay. You're out here for a good few minutes while it eats this fox, and I mean it's not an enormous amount of meat by no means, but it does take a while. And while you wait, I need you to roll a d20.
Rolo Trend. That's going to be the name of this episode.
I haven't even done anything, and I can actually say that.
10.
No, he's
10.
actually 100% correct in
All
that.
right. With your passive perception, it's like 17? 20?
20.
God damn. Perceptive motherfuckers. You do hear them on the wind, howls, and you can see the ears of this wolf kind of perk up, and it looks around before it continues eating, and it eventually finishes and licks its chops and goes to stand. You present the dried meat. It takes it in its mouth and begins to trot away. Its tail never raising above it. It's still quite
In a submissive kind of.
I didn't want to use the word submissive, but yeah. The word has a fucking stigma around it these
Well, I mean,
days.
yeah, but I mean it in the strict
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
animal kingdom sense.
50 Shades of Grey.
No, not that.
Do I know if it's injured or anything?
It doesn't appear to be limping, no.
Okay. Well, I'll head back to the cave.
Alright. You head back to the cave.
We're all dead.
No, just hibiscus.
Just stalactites have fallen on your friend, and they're just porcupined.
Listen, I left the greatest security guard known to man. Alright? So, Hibiscus got y'all.
Hibiscus is just
Sure.
sweet.
You return to camp. Everything is as you've left it. Nobody seems to really notice your absence. And I would say, in the time he's been gone, you, at the very least, Alfie, have definitely noticed a change in temperature. Whether or not you care about that is up to you.
Exhausted, mate.
But your watch comes to an end. No other occurrences.
I feel like both of us are just like wheezing in our sleep.
You two get your long rests.
Yay.
I'll wake up Alf.
Alfie, alright.
Hey, Alf.
Yes, it is. Is something wrong?
No, it's your turn.
Oh, shit. Watch, yeah, okay.
Just to let you know, I had to bring down the dome. A wolf entered.
Oh,
Well,
you came in the cave?
yeah, it looks like our new bugbear friend caught a fox on his watch.
So
And-
he left the cave while he's supposed to be watching?
I was asleep. I don't know.
Uh,
But a fox was hanging, and a wolf was very hungry.
Well, yeah, that's generally going to happen if you leave meat hanging overnight.
And the wolf got it, and he was eating it before I could get to him. So,
That's all right. Give the
Ah.
wolf a nice free meal.
well, I also gave him a
Alfie,
little bit of dry meat.
your dark vision. You kind of like glance past Edward into the cave. Just bloody footprints and wolf tracks leading out of the cave, and just strewn across the cave floor in the immediate vicinity is quickly freezing blood.
I also
What
gave the
Fuck. Eddie, did he murder this fox in the cave?
I don't know, but it looks like he doesn't.
I mean, this guy needs to work on his delicacy.
But I did give from my rations. Did give him some dry meat. You could see the bones.
He must have got separated from
the
his
ribs.
pack.
I'm sorry, the ribs.
Well, it is nice of you, Eddie. Well, get some rest. I'll take care of the rest. Make sure nothing gets us.
All right, thank you.
Good night, Eddie.
Good night, Alf.
That is a perception, you say?
Yes.
Alf's like perception, you say.
Jesus Christ. 23.
29
How
Yeah,
low was
rolling.
that roll?
8.
plus 15, motherfucker. Your watch goes by fairly uneventful as the daylight starts to creep into this kind of mountain pass that you found yourselves in, and it starts to reflect into the cave. Quite beautiful as it bounces off of the snow into the cave and glimmers across the ice. The only real blemish of the sight being just the absolute murder scene immediately in front of you.
All right. About maybe half an hour before everybody wakes up, I'll start going through my bag and pulling out some mixed berries and such. Make everybody a little breakfast plate. And I'll have it set up and ready so we can just eat and then head down the
Get
cave
some
real
trail
quick.
mix.
Yeah, got a little bit of Chex Mix in there.
Put some extra berries for Dave.
Yeah.
So sorry about your fox.
Yeah.
Easy enough for you to prepare a meal and wake up your compatriots. I need y'all to roleplay amongst yourselves for a moment while I go take a piss.
All right. Hey, everybody. Time to get up. I got some breakfast. Here you go, Dave. Here's you some berries. Quickly, just wanted to kind of ask, just for my sake of knowledge, did you happen to bring a live fox into this cave last night and then do it a murder?
I did, but only because I decided not to wake up your brother. He looked like he was pretty tired.
Follow-up question: why did my brother need to be woken for the fox?
I was, and I reach in and I pull out where I tried skinning it. I was just gonna get him to help me skin this for you, and I give you.
Oh, mate, that's very nice of you. Actually, I can give you a few pointers on skinning animals and stuff. I've had a lot of practice. If you want, that is. I don't want to step on your toes here. I just noticed, which
No,
by the looks of it, did you use an axe for this?
yeah, I don't have a knife.
Oh, that was your first mistake, mate. My brother, he's got some extra daggers.
Well, that's why I was gonna
Yeah,
wait.
right, that makes sense. But just for next time, we'll get you a dagger, and I'll show you some cutting techniques.
Well, that's why I want to go down below so I can have what I need to acquire one.
Oh, you're gonna get them to make one? Okay.
Make or buy. There was gold down there. But yeah. On my watch, I saw it run by.
Liars.
I saw it run by, so I figured I'd go and get it. And I'm guessing on Edward's watch, something might have happened.
Yeah, Eddie said a pretty hungry wolf came in here.
That motherfucker. I should have killed it.
Well, to be fair, Dave, if you hang up, exposed meat flesh, then that's gonna attract animals.
To be fair, I did say I wanted to store it properly so we could have it for breakfast. And
You're gonna store it. Your back
Yeah,
pocket.
yeah, we're kind of in a cave here, mate.
I could have put it in the damn dome with us.
I mean, I suppose
A
that's
carcass
fair.
in the dome.
Yeah, regardless, ended up being all right because that poor lone wolf got him a meal, so he can maybe live for a little bit longer.
Oh, well, I worked hard for that fox, and I'm telling you right now, if I see that wolf, I had a chance to kill it. I didn't. I let it go.
Well,
He
Dave,
stole from me. I'm going to kill it.
well, Dave, I mean, you should know this better than most. This is like the wild, mate. Like,
I understand.
if you
I
were
get it.
starving
You-
and you saw just a free fucking meal laid out in the open,
Where I'm from, when I see critters like that, we just kind of put them out of their misery.
Speaking of, what happened to your face?
It's fine. I had a rest. It's okay.
Oh, so he looked perfectly fine too.
That's not exactly how it works.
Yeah, I was
no,
gonna
this is
say.
anime rules, dog. We fucking sleep, and all of our bruises, cuts, and broken bones are healed.
Yeah, sleeping is the equivalent of a sensu bean.
So I thought I was going to jump into a
Satsubi.
foxhole and kind of went 40 feet in the air and head first into a rock.
Know that feeling?
Yeah, that
I'm sure
something
you do,
very
big
similar
fella.
actually did happen.
Yeah.
To him. It was in sand, though.
Yeah, mine was like wet sand though.
Yeah,
Oh shit!
still pretty hard stuff though.
I was
But,
stuck for a while.
Anyway, so
I've
yeah,
never seen sand.
now that we've eaten, let's
I hate sand.
Never. It gets everywhere.
It gets everywhere.
It's so good.
It's so coarse.
Sounds like snow.
so yeah, now that we've eaten, you guys want to go check out this elemental?
Well, I'm kind of pissed off about the fox, so yeah, I'd like to go and beat the shit out of something right about now.
Well, let's go quell your anger then, Dave.
All right, so I guess is the hallway big enough for 2 people to be up front? Or?
Oh yeah, this is a very large cave.
Yeah.
Okay, so
You,
Okay,
you
point.
could walk with Hibiscus
Yeah, I'll
on
take
one
point.
side and then
You
all of
take
you in a
point.
line.
Yeah. All right, so me and Rolo will take point.
Stealthy. Wait.
Stealthy.
do you
3
wanna,
miles.
Do you want to leave Hibiscus up here, mate, or
We can get 3 miles in 3 or. an
or leave
hour,
it
right?
halfway so
Oh,
that
yeah.
way
Yeah.
it's not a danger.
As we start, I'm gonna cast Pass Without Trace.
Okay.
Ooh, wait, Trey, is your dome like a concentration?
No. Lehman's tiny hut's not concentration.
'Cause I was gonna say, if you made the
Rob,
dome
you mean
just
like
for
that?
Hibiscus.
Yeah, leave Hibiscus in the dome.
Okay.
Can't do that.
Why?
When you leave the dome, it dispels.
That's true.
Wait, he has to remain in the
He-
dome.
Yes,
Mhm.
the caster of it has to stay
how
in the
about
dome.
how about
Yeah.
this?
Yeah,
Before we
that is-
leave,
Ooh.
I will summon Sheila, and I'm gonna walk up, give her some head scratches. Be like, all right, Sheila, we're gonna go down in this cave. Okay. I need you to watch after Hibiscus and make sure nothing happens to him.
I'm sure Sheila can take care of some wolves.
And she will give me a little head nudge, and then she'll just go do the 3-circle thing that dogs do, and then lay down, and then just have her eyes trained on Hibiscus.
3-circle thing. My dog does like 10. Dude.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
so fucking
sometimes.
stupid.
Sheila takes place alongside
wanna-
Hibiscus to.
I do want to confirm something before we do that. It does not give me any kind of indication that Sheila cannot travel a certain distance from me, so this will work, right?
I believe
To
so. but
summon her, I
as
have to
we-
summon her within 30 feet.
yes,
but
as
it
we
says nothing
proceed, I
about-
will double check the rules.
Okay.
But as of this exact moment, I believe she can fuck off and not suffer any consequences.
Are you
Got it.
okay with this, Eddie?
Yes, I believe Sheila and Hibiscus would both be fine.
All right.
Give
well,
him some good bonding time.
Yes.
Alfie and I will take the lead, and
Yeah, we can take point real quick before we go, guys. I'm going to help us be a little bit more stealthier. And I'm going to just kind of pick up some dirt, rub my hands with the dirt, and whisper some arcane words in Sylvan. And it'll just kind of push a shadow over us, but then it kind of dissipates.
All right.
pass without trace.
I will 5th level cast invisibility on everyone, including myself.
All right.
Very nice. Now we have advantage and +10.
So, as you begin down this cave, you do so stealthily with both invisibility and pass without a trace active. So everybody gets advantage and a +10
Does
from
that
their
mean I
stealth
get
rolls.
3 dice?
No,
Would it just be an adult silver dragon?
she's not an adult.
Oh.
No. Sheila has fuck all for hit points and terrible stats for an adult silver dragon.
I'm glad we have all this stuff.
You've got luck.
I'm not
Oh
using
yeah,
my
we're
luck.
rolling stealth over here. Please answer me why I just rolled 2 fucking 3s.
I actually rolled two really high numbers for once.
Ain't that just dandy?
He's gonna beat my stealth.
I probably did.
No, I'm pretty sure you did.
Yeah, I rolled an 18.
I rolled low as fuck.
So, Edward, stealth roll.
48.
JD, or Dave.
37.
Damn.
Wait,
Alfie.
27.
what's your stealth?
My stealth is +9, and I rolled an 18, and then I got the +10, right?
Yeah.
So 37.
What'd you say, Alfie?
27.
Rolo.
34.
Got outclassed by 2 of
I
them.
rolled a 9.
Doesn't matter, apparently.
Rolled a 9. I could have used luck, but fuck that.
You
Improvement.
proceed
you.
down this cave stealthily, even the largest among you breaking no ice beneath your footfalls. There are a few patches where, as you're going down the incline, it gets quite slick, but proceeding as slowly as you are, it's no real issue. And just for confirmation, Alfie, I'm not seeing anything on here about a range limitation, how far Sheila can be away from you either. So
Okay.
As we're walking down, can I just like investigate the whole time? Make sure that like we're not gonna step on any like booby trap holes or
checking for traps.
yeah.
Do I need to do survival since he's checking for traps? Or perception?
What are you attempting
Just
to do?
because me and him are point in leading.
Yeah.
So would I need to do perception or survival to lead us through the cave?
That's up to you. It doesn't branch. This has been a pretty straight shot.
Okay. So let's go with perception.
But yeah, give me a checking for traps would be investigation, but you check for traps in an area, not forever. So if
Why
you
not
want,
forever, just to the path ends.
that would be your passive investigation. When you come to an area you believe looks suspicious.
It's pretty close to the same.
So what is your passive investigation, Rolo?
16.
16? Okay.
And I rolled an 18.
Okay, well, like I said, when you come to somewhere that you don't trust, then you can actively search for
Okay.
traps.
So that'd be like a perception thing that I would be looking for then. For if I spot an area I don't trust.
Well, perception would be observing your surroundings. And then investigation is, I don't trust this, I'm going to take a closer look. So that would be like getting up to the wall and like looking for hidden levers, slits in the wall that are going to like shoot out destructo discs or something like that. Perception is just seeing.
That's
Investigation is rummaging.
Enough, that's enough to cut a Frieza in half.
Cut off a monkey's tail.
That's just mean.
So what do you have for perception, Alfie?
27.
27. Proceeding slowly, quietly, down this cave, minding your feet as to not slip. The incline gets steeper and steeper for a moment until it's almost like a
Slide.
yeah, almost like a slide. And I'll need athletics checks to see if you can maintain your hold.
Can I just slide?
If you would like to.
All of us, or just those two?
All of you.
So I'm gonna act like that I'm trying to keep my balance, and I'm just gonna go on a slide ride.
Dirty 20.
You kind of and kick your feet out from underneath you, and you hit your butt on, and you begin sliding as you get a
Dirty 20.
dirty 20.
21.
Athletics.
Yes.
What's funny is no one can see me do this.
Yeah, everybody's
can.
invisible. Nope, you're
Everybody's
invisible.
Oh, yeah, we're all invisible.
No, I'm just like not there.
16.
So we just see
16.
like ass print in the ground. No, pass without a trace. We don't leave prints.
You don't leave prints.
But if we see nothing,
Rolo, if you do the then you'll hear it.
I get
What
a
did
pretty
you
good
roll?
indication of
I
what's
didn't
going
roll.
on here.
I wanted to slide.
Okay.
But everybody else
No one
beat
else can see me.
15.
I'm going.
So you all maintain your hold, and you're kind of like 3-pointed, just kind of inching down this decline. As Alfie, you hear just leaving.
I'll just think to myself, what a weird sound.
What sound?
Oh, I just didn't hear that. It's just like a
Uh,
sound like somebody like
So-
sliding.
we'll follow you for the moment, Rolo, since you are gaining distance rapidly from your teammates.
You can't put a slide in front of me and not expect me to go down it. That's just crazy.
I mean, you did kind of walk right into that one.
Whose DMs am I sliding into?
That joke had two meanings.
The slide, as it were,
He's so slow. So
It was my
Goes-
joke. I didn't even catch it.
for several dozen yards, and you just continue to accelerate until you finally hit a bank. And almost as if it were designed this way, the ice kind of shears up the wall, and you do hook around
It's like that one level in Mario Kart where you can go on the wall and
at
drive.
This point. Once you come around this, in the distance a little bit with your dark vision, you can see beneath the ice you've left the natural stone cavern, and you see mortared stone, just creating a wall.
Can I do a flip when I go off the wall?
Hold on, I'm not done yet. The more oblong cavern walls go to a more traditional uniform rectangular pattern, but the ground opens up about a 20-foot gap from where this slide ends to where the walkway begins stands in your way, and it is a black abyss. And you are rapidly approaching. Would you like to attempt to stop or jump?
Jump. Just
Jump.
You would like to
I
attempt
mean,
to
with
jump.
this speed, I feel like I can jump really far.
Yeah, but you're not getting any elevation. There's not like a ramp at the end. So this is all going to be determined about what you can do to elevate yourself.
You wish you had.
Give me
on, huh?
an acrobatics check.
Oh, easy mode.
Exactly. That's why I asked. Because if you attempted to stop, it would be athletics.
Fuck yeah. 33?
With a 33, you're moving at an incredible pace. And you see it, and you kind of straighten yourself and bring your arms in and like a bobsled to pick up more speed before you finally lift your heels and dig them into the ice. The abrupt stop kind of rockets you upward. You bend your knees with it, and at the peak of the acceleration, you just jump. And you can hear the wind flutter amongst your cape, and you just do 3 flips, and you land right on the edge of the abyss. You look back and bend before you take 1 foot forward, and you take a step forward into this hallway.
And you take a bow to no one because you're invisible.
Unscathed.
All I can imagine is like when you step on a rake.
Just
goes flying forward.
That's not inaccurate, I guess.
I gotta ponder real quick how I'm gonna tell them, hey, there's a fucking there's a giant
that didn't
fucking
work at all.
hole without telling them there's a giant fucking hole.
As you ponder that, because that will be something to start with, we're gonna take a short break and come back to this
Awesome.
Yay.
in a hot minute.
All right, we'll be right back.
When we hit initiative.